Yo, guys, I hope you're well. So, guys, it's inevitable. Keir Starmer will not serve out his full term as Prime Minister of Great Britain. There is too much noise, distrust, and drama surrounding him. And as much as he's doing such a fantastic job for his paymasters, the huge wardrobe of baggage that he comes with is even too much for them. Starmer was selected by his paymasters to run our country because he will do anything and everything they ask him to, no matter how ridiculous or callous it seems. The problem is his paymasters thought that his transition to Prime Minister would be smooth and calm, and that he himself would not be a distraction. How wrong they were. Starmer has more skeletons in his closet than the average graveyard, and those skeletons have been rattling since the day he entered office. Anyway, I won't delve into his issues, save to say that his own paymasters are now in deep conversations, trying to identify who is best suited to take over the mantle of Prime Minister to carry out their plans in the least divisive way. Starmer proved to be a narcissist, and because of his narcissism, he's fanned the flames until they are burning from the rooftops. His paymasters want someone who can be effective whilst not drawing the flack and the ire that Starmer has done from every quarter. I've had a quick look at the Labour front bench, and I believe there are only two really credible candidates to replace this odious man. First of all, Starmer will not be toppled by we the people. The rug will be pulled from under his feet by his own party, and it will be ruthlessly done. And out of his ashes, his successor will emerge. Angela Rayner is a non-starter. She may be the deputy leader, but she has zero credibility than anyone who is seen as having the gravitas to lead the Labour Party into another general election. Rachel Reeves from Accounts has badly blotted her copybook by how badly she's managed the economy and is facing a tough time keeping her own job as the Chancellor. Many were tipping her as the natural successor to Starmer in the early days of the Labour government, but confidence in her is eroding faster than that of the teeth of a youngster let loose in a sweet shop. David Lammy, as Foreign Secretary, is battening down the hatches and playing defence after his derogatory words against Trump and his leadership and poor handling of the Chagos Islands fiasco. He is also viewed as far too pompous and arrogant, with little substance to be even considered for the top job. Ed Miliband, considered as the inferior brother to David, is lost all at sea in his thinking and presentation of Britain's energy policies, an approach to sustainability and meeting Britain's 2030 carbon net zero targets. No one in the Labour hierarchy will let him anywhere near the reins of power. That leaves just two credible candidates based on the Labour frontline team, in Yvette Cooper and Wes Streeting, presently occupying the positions of Home Secretary and the Minister for Health. Right now, I believe that Yvette Cooper is the number one choice to take over when Keir Starmer is dragged, kicking and screaming from his tenure at number 10. Whilst she is still tainted from the aftermath of the summer riots and the grooming gangs and the PDF gangs, Cooper has wisely and skillfully managed to keep from putting her head up above the parapets to get shot down. She is seen as calm, measured and unemotional in her approach to debates, and as someone who does not attract too much heat in either their professional or personal lives, which is something that Starmer has done so badly. Cooper is seen as being experienced and less likely to be as divisive as the other candidates, and as someone who has a modicum of gravitas and respect amongst her peers. At any rate, Cooper will be seen as a stopgap before the next and possibly the best candidate that Labour has to offer is truly ready to take up the mantle as leader. In many people's eyes, that is Wes Streeting, who occupies the position as Minister for Health. If he does a good job and manages to turn around the National Health Service, he will win many new friends and the confidence of many others. Streeting is seen as someone in the party who is basically honest and has integrity and truly does care for the people he is responsible for. A stint as Minister for Health will be the seasoning he needs to grow into the role of someone who can lead the party and take Labour out of the dictatorial shadow of Keir Starmer. So far, Streeting has no enemies either within or without the party. That will help him to win both sides of his party and, more importantly, the voters. Although he is a loyal supporter of his Prime Minister, he is not yet tarnished with the same brush as Lammy and Reeves, and that will hold him in good stead. He seems to be a good speaker and genuinely passionate, which is a plus over Cooper, but he may well be playing his cards close to his chest and will sit out any leadership challenge when it comes to Starmer and think it best to be the leader after the leader who takes over from Starmer and his bitter legacy. These are my thoughts and only my thoughts based on what I've seen after the election of July the 4th and the win by Labour. Starmer is done. We can stick a fork in him. It is only a matter of timing for when the deed will be done and his own party will pull the rug from beneath him. I believe that Yvette Cooper will replace him as the leader of the party, and she herself will eventually be replaced by Wes Streeting. Anyone would be better than Keir Starmer. Guys, let me know down here in the comment section what you think. These are just my thoughts. I've been thinking this for a while. I've been actually watching a lot of the Labour MPs on the front bench. I may have missed out one or two, but when you look at the likes of Reeves, Cooper, Lammy, Miliband, Rayner, Streeting, and one or two others, I believe there are only a couple of genuine candidates who can replace Starmer and keep the Labour, whatever you want to call it, afloat. I don't think Rayner has any gravitas in her whatsoever. I can't really see Reeves recovering from how badly she's fumbled and fudged the economy. I really can't see it. Lammy, not a chance. And Ed Miliband, well, really? But let me know down here in the comment section what you think. I genuinely believe that Starmer will be replaced because there's just far too much heat on him. I think he's doing the job that his paymasters want him to do, but he's doing it so badly because there is so much heat on him. They didn't want the heat that is on Starmer to have been on the party. They want him to put forward those policies. Oh, yes, they do. They want to crush us, but they didn't want it to be the way it's turned out. So I think he's doing a great job if the paymasters look at it just as a job itself. But in his execution of doing the job, it's been an absolute disaster. Anyway, let me know down here in the comment section what you think. I think that there are two genuine candidates. I think Yvette Cooper and I think Wes Streeting are the two genuine candidates who will be there to replace Keir Starmer once the axe falls. When it falls, I'm not sure. I reckon we've probably got at least another year, potentially 18 months. But if he goes a lot sooner, thank goodness. But I reckon it could be nearer 2026 than 2025 that Starmer has the rug pulled from beneath him. But in that time, the damage that has and will be done could be irreparable. It could be irreparable damage. So it's not good news, guys. It's not good news at all. Anyway, let me know in the comment section what you think. But please, if you haven't already subscribed to my channel here at Tornet TV, please subscribe. Please like and share. And I've left a note down here if you want to donate to the channel as well. It'll be most definitely appreciated. But in the meantime, make certain you look after yourselves, you look after each other, and please come back to the next Tornet TV production. Guys, take care.